Home gets smarter about voices, GoPro announces a spherical camera, and the FTC cracks down on social media advertising. It's Thursday, April 20th, and this is Crunch Report. Google Home is finally getting a feature that its users have been asking for since it launched last year. It can now distinguish between different voices and offer personalized replies. Until now, you could only connect a single account to a Google Home, but with today's update, up to 6 people can share a device. So now, when you ask about your morning commute, you'll get the info about your route and not your spouse's. This is rolling out in the US at first, so Americans will be the first to see how accurate this is. It could be kind of awkward if you start getting alerts or messages meant for another user, right? Google is also planning to introduce an ad blocker to its web browser Chrome, and maybe even to turn the ad blocker on by default for all users. That's according to a report in the Wall Street Journal. At first, this sounds pretty counterintuitive for a company that makes the vast majority of its revenue from advertising, but maybe it's a way to beat the ad blockers by becoming one itself. Think of it this way. If Google can automatically hide the kinds of ads that users find particularly annoying, like pop-ups and autoplaying audio and video, then those users might never feel the need to install another ad blocker. GoPro has announced the Fusion, a camera capable of capturing spherical video for use in virtual reality and also in standard video formats without getting that fisheye look that's kind of a problem with spherical cameras. The company has supported 360-degree video before by mounting multiple cameras on one rig and then stitching the footage together, but this is much more elegant. The company's approach should mean that users can literally record everything and then select the best framing later on. The Fusion is supposed to be released this fall, so many of the details, such as the price, haven't been released yet. Do you ever wonder if the posts you're seeing on Instagram and other social media apps are sponsored? Turns out the Federal Trade Commission is concerned about this too. It's put dozens of so-called influencers on notice for failing to adequately document the fact that their social media posts are basically just ads. The agency sent out more than 90 letters to what it said were celebrities, athletes, and other influencers, reminding them to clearly and conspicuously disclose that posts are sponsored. The FTC also says they shouldn't try to hide these notices by putting them behind the More button or just saying thanks to the sponsor company. For the first time, e-commerce platform Shopify has designed its own hardware, specifically a card reader. The company has built out its own design team and also came up with a unique approach to the simple card reader. It's detachable, can be used one-handed, and can handle both swipeable cards and those chip cards that need to be inserted. You can plug the base into a power source for charging, but Shopify says the battery should handle a week's worth of transactions before it needs to be charged. And the reader should be free to Shopify merchants who already use the company's point-of-sale product. That's the report for today. I'm Anthony Hoff, filling in for Tito Hamzy. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com. You can also find us on iTunes and on YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow.